maybe. Please welcome one of country music's brightest stars, K.T. Oslin. See you. Now, your song, which we just played a little bit, was called Feeding a Hungry Heart.
Feeding a Hungry Heart.
And do a little, the lyrics killed me when I heard it the first time.
Well, yeah, she would be so pretty if she'd only lose that weight. Women can't be thin enough, you know. Instead of eating takeout, she should be out on a date, not dining with a demon that she can't control. So misunderstood, she'd stop it if she could. Heaven knows the hell she feels inside, 'cause she's feeding a hungry heart.
I sing all the way to McDonald's.
Yes.
Have you always, because I have 2 scales.
Yeah.
In my little bathroom, 2. I get on both every single day. The thin scale and the fat scale. Have you always obsessed about weight?
I would not weigh myself. If you had a gun to my head, I would not step on the scales. I go according to my clothes. I have my skinny clothes, my medium clothes, my really fat clothes, and I just sort of go by that. You know, I don't care anymore. I'm almost 52, and a lot of that stuff goes by the wayside, and you just stop caring.
Never.
If they don't want to buy my record because of my poundage, I don't want them to buy my record.
But it's not your record. I don't think that affects that life. I think it's private life that it affects.
What private life?
Well, when one goes out,
Yeah.
when I walk into, I'm a single woman, I go to a lot of things alone. And when I'm thin, I don't mind walking in alone. When I'm chubby, I hate to go anyplace by myself.
Really? But we've never seen you chubby. We've only seen you're a diminutive little, tiny little
With
thing.
lots of little rolls over it, a little roll here, a little roll there. But it's all the head. Were you thin as a child?
I was a skinny little stick as a child with a double chin. Always with a double chin. I can show you pictures of me, a little sticklet with this little double chin.
So when did you start worrying about weight?
In my 30s, it seemed like nothing I ate did anything but turn to fat. I mean, it was incredible. And I don't believe in dieting, even then when they were so popular and we all thought they would work. I would go on a diet for an hour and a half, and then I would freak out going, what, no Bavarian cream torts? And I don't even like that. You know, I just knew that I couldn't have it, so I was driven. I don't believe in denying myself. I believe in being very good to myself, and if I'm a little overweight, I don't beat myself up. I know some tricks. We all need to learn some tricks about how to dress. You can hide big poundage if you dress right and if you look right. If you get depressed when you're a little overweight, start slumping around in clothes. I'll give you a trick.
Give me a trick.
Somebody built like me. I'm 5'6". I weigh pounds, and I'm kind of, you know, I gain weight all over. It doesn't just go one, I don't pool it in one place. So it kind of spreads out nice. If you will keep underneath one color, you can put a jacket over it, a sweater over it, you can go crazy. But don't break yourself up here at the waist by a white blouse and black pants and a black jacket. You're going to defeat it. Get it all black underneath, or all red, or all pink, and then you can put on purple and green and checks and stripes and anything on the top. But underneath that one unbroken thing in here. So what have I got on? Exactly what I said not to wear. But I mean, if you want to really look thin and skinny.
Do you have a relationship with anybody now?
Who, me?
Yeah, yes, you.
No.
Do men like you? Because a lot of men like their women a little rounder. You know, we should all go to Italy.
Yes.
I'm telling you, Italian men's figure, it's walking, give it a pinch. They are so great about, I like that, you know, that's.
It's hard to find men when you're in this position. I think all the women in this business can tell you that it's not as easy as we think it would be. Like I said, I've given up worried. If they don't like me because of what's outside, I'm what I am inside. And if they can't see that, no, I'm not fat, but I can get chunky for showbiz standards. And I'm sick of that because showbiz standards, when you see these people that are really gorgeous and thin and wonderful on TV, you see them in person and they don't look good. They look weird. They look too thin and too drawn, and they're always worried about food, and food is the enemy, and they're no fun at dinner. And
but you know, the big stars now are not so much the actresses, they're the models. I mean, you know,
Well,
everyone
they're the
knows that
clothes
Claudia
hangers.
Schiffer and this one and that one.
There was a great show on the video, the fashion thing, where one of the designers came out with people on the street as his models. He just got rid of the models. And he would have people built like me. We'd have people taller, people thinner, people a little white here, all wearing the same designer clothes. If you can see your body type in an outfit and see what it looks like on you, not a coat hanger woman, you would buy it.
But look what's coming up in fashion now. Fashion now is see-through. Yeah, I know. I went to a lot of the showings this year. It's see-through. It's like see-through and like a little bikini under here, a little bra girdle. I mean, it's crazy. There's nothing to hide. You can't hide.
Can you imagine walking down the streets of New York? Whenever I would get thin here and I'd start showing more body, you know, yeah, I got a lot of attention, but it was from the drooling maniacs, you know, the, hey, baby, and you're sitting there going, oh my God, so you stop that. No, I wouldn't do that.
If you could be any weight you wanted to be, any
weight?
size more than weight, I would like to be where they'd say that poor thin thing, Joni, eat. I brought you a milkshake. That's what I would like to be.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'd like to be so thin. What would you like to be?
Just rich.
Yeah. Well. Okay. And when we return, we're going to do more girl talk about diet obsessions. Yeah, and being wealthy too. So stay with us. Just rich. But you're very tall.
I know. I'm like a 14 now. But I'd like to lose a little
That's
more weight.
little.
I'm little? I hide it. When you're tall, you can totally hide
for
it.
your height. I mean, you're like svelte. You're like what people are trying to get.
I need your phone number.
Gee, people, we need to lighten up. We're so hard on ourselves. The world is such a wicked, horrible place. The weight is the last thing we should worry about.
I know, but you can't help it when you go
Yes,
out.
we can. We can change that.
Every ad, pick up any magazine, and we'll go through it. And every magazine, thin. Every girl that looks good running through the beach, those little thong bikinis, you know.
What about disgusting?
What about you? No?
She made very good, you know, Southern kind of meals. We ate a lot of fried stuff. It was, but I didn't put on weight. I mean, I don't know what happened. I just didn't put on weight. It was wonderful, and then all of a sudden I just...
Did you realize how lucky you were at the time?
I don't think I realized much of anything. I think I was just sitting there wondering what next day was going to be. No, I didn't. I just thought, you know, you just remain skinny. Nobody in my family had a weight problem. But, you know, 30s and you gain weight. I really put on weight when I went on hormones, and that was horrible because it was a different kind of weight than I'd ever put on weight. I felt like I was sloshing.
Yeah.
I felt like I had water floating under my skin, and I was going boom, boom, as I walked. It was very strange.
And you finally took yourself off the hormones.
Yeah, and it just came off. Whenever I want to lose weight, I don't change a thing about what I eat because my eating is not that out of control. I put on weight because I get still. I get sedentary. I hate to exercise. And I sit there and I get cerebral and I think and I just sort of eat what I've been eating and it starts to come on. If I want to take it off, I get up off my little fat ass and I move and I don't diet. I just don't do it.
But you exercise.
I do exercise and I don't change a thing about the way I eat and I still lose. You know, I'm not supposed to be skinny. I'm just about like this.
Well, we're all different body shapes, I
know?
agree. But exercise, I find too, I walk everywhere.
It's great.
Let's get into another commercial and then next.